start things off today by talking about those Phillies. And I really would like it explained to me in some, I don't know. Am I just dumb? Like, I repeated kindergarten. The evidence is there. I might be really stupid. But let's look at it this way. What are they trying? What are they trying to protect Rhys Hoskins from again? Because I thought first it was elbow, and now it's a groin. It's been a groin for a while. And I'm watching him play first base, and I see him in the fourth inning not be able to field a ball hit right at him. Should have been able to knock it down at least. And then I see him in the or keep it in front of you, as they would tell you in Little League. And then I see him in the fifth or sixth inning, I think it was. He comes out, and a ball's hit sharply in his direction. And then it just looked like a sniper got him, and he just went down like a sack of potatoes. And you knew at that moment that he wasn't healthy. He's healthy enough to bat. I know that. But unfortunately, in the National League, he's got to play in the field as well. He is not healthy enough to play. And I know he hit a home run later in the game that tied things up, and that was awesome. And I admire this guy for giving it his all. But I'm just a bit confused when Joe Girardi is telling you they're trying to protect him, and yet I see him go out there and not be healthy enough to play. Healthy enough to bat, sure, but healthy enough to play 9 innings of first base? Absolutely not. I'd rather him take him out and not have him play at all so that I at least know I have him for September. And you know what? I know he's not going to play today as they start this 4-game series with the Diamondbacks. And I know they got 10 games coming up against absolutely crap opponents that I'm really hoping the Phillies do not play down to, as we have seen them do that time and time again. And I'm hoping that the vast majority of these games being at home will help them not play down to their opponent. But I'm hoping as they go into this stretch, they won't need Rhys Hoskins at first base, that they'll actually be able to beat these teams handily, comfortably. I'm not betting on them to do it, as I like to say, but I'm sure hoping they're able to do it. Rhys Hoskins needs a much longer break than what he's been given. And I'll say this, Joe Girardi's comments after the game about Rhys Hoskins and about what Rhys Hoskins has been doing in this lineup and what he's been doing on the field and how he's been pushing himself, about everything he said about Rhys Hoskins and how he gives him a lot of credit. Here's the cut from Joe Girardi talking about what Rhys Hoskins has been bringing to the table, even though he's not 100% healthy.
I mean, yeah, I think that's accurate. And, that's why we're trying to protect him as much as possible and to get him as many at-bats. And, he's given everything he's got. Let me tell you, I give Rhys a ton of credit because he's really gotten through this.
When I hear gutting through it from a manager, what I really hear in Joe Girardi's voice is, I'm telling Rhys he shouldn't be playing, but you try keeping Rhys Hoskins out of the lineup. You try telling Rhys Hoskins, we're going to shut you down for another week, man, because it's just not right. But the minute you see him not be able to move at first base, you kind of have to say to yourself, there's no way I can let him play. You're out. Like he's either healthy enough to play or he's not. And I don't want to take his bat out of the lineup, but what choice do you have at this point? I'd love to see somebody in this Phillies lineup. Brad Miller, even though he's not any real upgrade over Rhys Hoskins at first base. He might be now because at least he can move. If you're in a spot where you have to take him out, you have to take him out. Once you see him play the way he was playing yesterday, how can you justify playing him if you're trying to protect him? And there was no more glaring, obvious flare in the air, huge sign that he couldn't be at first base in the plays he was trying to make at first base yesterday. Most notably the one where he attempted to dive to his right to stop a ball from going into right field, and he wasn't able to do that.